Hi YouTube, and welcome to my boiler room for the second time today. I'm calling this video VR to Thabo number 2, but actually it has nothing to do with my previous VR to Thabo. That's the number 1. The only reason I call it number 2 is because I'm shooting it a few hours after the first one. And the hours that have passed in between the two videos have been really eventful for me. A bit too eventful, I must say. I don't like stress. I can't handle stress very well, and the hours have been filled with stress. So I'm trying to de-stress now with the Peterson Killarney and some Mick McQuaid plug in cubes. But I also wanted to share my morning or first half of the day with you. When I left the boiler room after the first video, I met one of the neighbors who had come by, and he was all dressed up in we call it army fatigues, hunting clothes. So I knew that he had been out hunting and elk hunting, because the elk hunting season started yesterday, and he was hoping to shoot one of the elks I saw a week or so, something ago. And he had seen the elks. He'd seen one cow and one calf. He'd been sitting close to the border to our land and close to the forest, hoping that the elks would come out from the forest and cross into his land. And in the field between the forest and his land is a field where our sheep were grazing. And apparently suddenly both he and the sheep heard noises from the forest, and the sheep, being as curious as they are, went towards the noises, and out came a couple of elks and scared the sheep. And I think the sheep scared the elks, because they turned and ran in the opposite direction. And that meant that the sheep ran through the fences and into my neighbor's land. And they didn't stop in the first field. They continued through a couple of other fences, so I had some trouble getting them back. Especially since our neighbor also has sheep, and his sheep and our sheep wanted to make contact, and I didn't think that was a good idea. But finally I got our sheep back where they should be. I made an improvised mending of the fence, and I went back to fix the fences I had taken down to be able to get my sheep back from the neighbors. And when I was done with that, I started walking back home. But I met my sheep again. They had gone through the improvised mending, so I got them back into our field and then back all the way home here, and they're in the sheep shed at the moment, and they'll stay there for a couple of days while I'll fix the fence and the elk hunting continues. Hopefully they'll shoot one of the elks at least tomorrow, so they'll stop scaring the sheep. Because I think if you shoot one of the elks, the others will move away from here. But that's life in the country. I can report, yeah, in the last video I smoked my green pipe with the brass stem on, the bullet cartridge, and it smoked well. I was most concerned with the mechanics, that the drilling was alright, and it seemed to be. The taste of the tobacco was okay. I was smoking Old Dublin and it tasted okay. Sometimes the first few smokes doesn't taste that good, but it was okay. But it felt a bit like playing a tin whistle, smoking it, having the brass cylinder in front of your face. A tin whistle, if you don't know, is a Irish instrument, and it's not made of tin, it's made of brass. It might have been made of tin a long time ago, but all the ones I've seen are made of brass, or have been made of brass. And it's about the size, the same diameter as the bullet casing I used on the pipe. So it felt a bit like having a flute. And I used another bullet shell as a tamper, and it worked fine until the end, when I was going to clean out the pipe, the bowl, and it wasn't really suitable for that. So I think I'll stick to my ordinary tampers, the old handmade nails. And I forgot to bring one with me, but that's the good thing with never throwing stuff away. I had some metal rubbish that I meant to throw away lying in a corner, and I found a nail in there, so I got myself a new tamper. So I'm sort of debriefing with this video. I had more than enough of excitement today, and I'm doing okay now, but I know that when the evening comes I'll be really tired, and it'll be an early night for me tonight. So I don't think I have anything else on my mind. Thanks for watching. Take care and see you.